Hey everybody, welcome back to Hearthstone. So today I think what we'll do is we'll do some arena, because I've got the gold sitting there, and why not, because I've not done an arena video in a long time. So there we go, very nice. So we get, Rogue, Druid, or Warrior. Rogue can be good, Rogue can be fast, but I don't know if Rogue's suitable in arena. It's a better class for constructed, to be honest, it's better for ranked. Druid I enjoy playing as, Warrior I enjoy playing as, but it can be boring sometimes. So I think we'll go Druid. Protecting the wild is our job. So first choice we get Questing Adventurer or Gadgets and Auctioneer. Ancient Watcher's not worth the hassle. I mean, it can be good if you can like silence it or activate it with, like I say, a taunt, like a Defender of Argus, but I think we'll go the Auctioneer. And we get an epic. Sea Giant's a very good card. Faceless Manipulator's also a very good card. I think I'm going to go Sea Giant though. Big Game Hunter can be good too, but Sea Giant is just a really, really good card. You can sometimes play it for like 3 mana. Excellent card. So we get Swipe, Power of Wild, or Mark of the Wild. Swipe is just a genuinely brilliant card. It works in many situations. Razor Ven Hunter, obvious choice. I'm not going to pick either of those two. I think in this situation, Mind Control Tech will be good. Dark Iron Dwarf is a brilliant card. Mark of Nature can be good. Starfire can also be alright. But I think Dark Iron Dwarf's just a better card. We should get some spells to take advantage of the Gadgets and Auctioneer. Swipe, I think, yeah, Swipe's the only spell we've got. We can get some more going forward. Fen Creeper is a good card. Rather expensive deck so far. Naturalize is just not a good card. I mean, why would you want to give your other opponent like 2 cards? No. Harvest Golem, great card. Cultmaster can be good. I think we'll go Harvest because he's a good card. Second Harvest because I'm not picking either of those two. In this situation, it's going to be Faceless Manipulator. Hungry Crab can be alright, but I don't really like it. And Doomsayer's just a terrible card. Nice. I think a Silence will be okay. It's going to have to be Wrath. Goldshire Footman and Murloc Raider are just bad cards. Like, they're just not very good at all. Wild Growth, it's alright. I'd rather take an Innervate if we can get the chance to do it. Wrath might be a second Wrath. Yeah, second Wrath will do it. I think in this situation the Mark of Nature might be the suitable card to take. I mean, Tauren Warrior's just not very good. As a taunt, it's not very good. Wild Growth's okay, but I don't like spending a turn just to get mana next turn. It's kind of like wasting a turn, so Mark of Nature it is. I guess it'll have to be... Well, does it have to be the Farseer? I mean, it could be the River Croc. At 2 mana, we don't really have many minions at 2 mana, so I think it's best to take the River Croc. Is this our second swipe? Yeah, second swipe will do, very nice. A third swipe? Why not? So, I think the Archmage might be the choice here. Soul of the Forest isn't particularly great. I mean, I don't really want to be using 4 mana just to get the Treants. Yeah, Archmage will do. Fills in the 6 mana slot as well. Druid of the Claw is a fantastic card, but sadly we need more 1-drops, so I'm going to have to take the Leper Gnome. Leper Gnome's a good card as well. I use it in ranked quite frequently. Alarmobot is just bad. Cold Light Oracle's just bad. Sun Fury Protector's not too bad. I'm tempted to say the Assassin's the card to take. Violet Teacher might be reasonable in that situation as well. I think the Assassin's probably the best card to take. And the Tiger? The Tiger's a good card. I'm tempted to say we have to take the Boar though, because we need more in the 1 mana region. Shattered Sun Cleric is a no-brainer. And do I really take a second Assassin? Ancient Mage, I mean, we've got a lot going on at like kind of 3 and 4 anyway. I think the second Assassin, Madman taking all these expensive cards. I think the Shield Master in this situation is pretty good. Yeah, why not? I'm going to take another 1-drop just so we've got stuff going on at 1. Second Shattered Sun Cleric is obviously a good shout. Another Shield Master? Yeah, I mean, these are all 4 mana. The choices would probably be Silvermoon Guardian or Shield Master. Stormwind Knight can be okay in certain situations, but it's not particularly great. So Brewmaster or Moonfire. I'm going to take the Moonfire just because it's a 0 mana card that we can play. And our final card... So Force of Nature can be okay. I mean, it's good for like removal and stuff. Mountain Giant, you need a lot of cards in your hand, so it's something you would play probably early on if you can, but it's going to cost like 6 or 7 mana, so it doesn't really make sense. Ancient of War is just a good card altogether. Yeah, we'll take the Ancient of War. So, a decent deck, I'd say. It's not particularly great. No Ironbark Protectors, which kind of sucks. They're a good card. There's a couple of cards that I would have liked in there. No Defenders of Argus. But it's a reasonable deck. I'd say there's a lot of good stuff going on. So yeah, let's go and play a little match and see what happens. Of late with my arena play, been doing reasonably well. Getting between 5 and 7 wins. Sometimes it can be tricky. Once you get past that kind of 3 or 4 wins stage, things become a lot harder. The skill level just increases. So we have Garrosh, the old warrior. I'm tempted to throw all of this back and just see if we can get like a 1-drop, like a Leper Gnome or something. Well, that's okay. At least we've got something we can play turn 1. Going first, of course, we need a 1-drop to kind of get in the game immediately. And a swipe. So just play this guy down and we'll see what happens. So turn 2, we can either play our hero power or hopefully we'll pick a card through the old card draw. Breaking this stuff, obviously a tradition now. So what you got for me, warrior? Card draw, fair enough. I think we'll just take this out with our hero power if we can't. Yeah. So I mean, not the greatest of starts. I mean, we've got a lot of some cards at 1 mana and 2 mana that we could have played. I think we've got like at least 7 or 8 or maybe 6 cards at 1 and 2 mana, so it's a bit of a shame we didn't get many of them. But he's just wasted a turn, just put his shield there, so I know it's kind of a waste, but I'm going to play it out anyway just so we've got something on the board. Because you can start playing things like Warsong Commander or Arathi Weaponsmith, I think. So we should play, or should we? Yeah, right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do one of you. Then I'm going to swipe. Then I'm going to hit you for 3. Nice. And then next turn we can play, if we play something big or large, we can maybe Faceless Manipulator it. It's probably a good card to have since we don't have any of the Ironbark Protectors. If he plays something large, we'll just copy it. I'm tempted to say it may even be worth Faceless Manipulating, okay. Faceless Manipulating maybe a, say, Warsong Commander if we can. That would be pretty cool if we can play out maybe the Ancient of Lore after it. Deal 1 damage and draw a card seems reasonable here. Means that we're getting rid of him and then we can keep our Shattered Sun Cleric and we can play the Harvest Golem, which is good. Nice. He's got a lot of cards that he's not playing, which is concerning, so he's probably got some big stuff. So you're going to shield. So you've got a taunt of your own, which we can kill. So what to play? We could throw him out there. We could play our own taunt and hero power. Yeah, I think that's a good idea because this guy dies to these two. And then we can just... I could have put the Sun Fury Protector there, but I'll keep it for a turn. We'll play it if we need to. We've got board control at the moment anyway, so we're okay. So what you got for me, warrior? What you saying? That could be a candidate to Faceless Manipulator. Yep, I'd say so. We're getting a 6 mana card for 5 mana. So what if I ping that off, then that's yeah, that seems like a good idea. So we just knock off your shield. We do that, and we keep our other taunt as well. There we go. Very nice, very nice. So we've got a very good taunt for 5 mana, which is very good. So that's why the Faceless Manipulator is a good card. I'll break the windows. There we go. Very nice. So you're going to pop the shield off. No, you're going to do that. Fair enough. And I know what you got for me. Jungle Panther's a good card. I guess we play the Auctioneer out. And we'll play you out as well, why not? So I'm going to kill you. And pop you once. He can't defeat that just with the Panther itself. Panther dies to it too. So we've got, what, 10 damage rather, just sitting there waiting for something to happen. If we can get another couple of spells, that'll be good to take advantage of the old Auctioneer. So what you got for me, Warrior? What you saying? What are you playing? What you got? Indeed. So Fen Creeper. Usually a difficult card to deal with. The Raging Worgen's pretty annoying as well. So good, we could actually get 2 card draw out of this. So if I do, but I probably shouldn't. I probably should just take the 3 damage, and then hero power, pop you. That's you dead. Then we've got 4 to play with. I should hit you and then hit you. I think that sounds reasonable. Ah, the swipes changed everything. But the problem with the swipe is... So what I should do is I should swipe this guy if I can. And then take out this with the 2. Another swipe. Huge. Huge plays. Take out the taunt with you. And then hit you for 8 and probably play... No, we don't. The reason there's no point playing the Sun Fury Protector between them is that if I make him a taunt, then he becomes like a target to be hit, and I don't want the Auctioneer to be taken out by this Jungle Panther. And what we can do is we can swipe the hero next turn and it'll take out this guy as well. Or he'll just use his Panther to take it out now. Okay. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. So I guess what we do is we swipe the Commando. Unless I can think of a better thing to do here. Nope, we swipe the Commando. Then we... I think what we do is we play this, and then we give you +4 attack, and we've got such great value from this Gadgets and Auctioneer. He's done a lot of work for us. A good card to have in this deck, I think. And I mean, we're sitting pretty. I can't see this going... I mean, I don't want to speak too soon. It could go horribly wrong. Nope, it went okay. So that was actually a fairly good round. I think the deck's pretty strong. It's got some good stuff going for it. Very nice, even completing a quest as we speak. Jolly good. So we'll go back in and we'll do some more stuff. So I think my arena deck building's improved somewhat over the last couple of weeks or month. I just seem to have a better handle on what we're meant to be doing or what we are doing, which is good. I feel like I'm stronger. I've got a better grasp on the way that it works. I think we've got quite good synergy there with the auctioneer and the spells that seem to work very well. Especially if we're using a spell to get a swipe, to use a spell to get another swipe. That's awesome. That's just like, thank you game, thank you random number generator for providing such fun. So another druid.
I must protect the world. Nature will rise against you.
So I think going first we should throw back the Shield Master and see if we can get a 1-drop. Oh, we just get a Faceless Manipulator. So maybe if he plays a big old tree, we can play the Faceless Manipulator for that. So no 1-drop kind of sucks. It means that he's got the chance to take advantage. The thing about Druid's quite a good deck for controlling play, especially with things like Swipe. So it could be quite a slow game here against the second Druid. Coin and... what you got for me? Mad Bomber. Please hit the hero 3 times. No. Well, that'll do. I mean... I'm tempted to just Wrath this Bomber, but I think I should just play the River Croc. And then next turn we can play the Shattered Sun Cleric. But we don't. I mean, we could just swap them straight for straight and then play something else if we get it. Just depends what comes up. So what you got for me, Druid? What are you saying to it? What you got? What to do indeed. I've kind of awkwardly tangled my legs around my microphone cable. There we go. So, oh, we didn't get any Innervates. That's a good point. I was playing in Arena a couple of days ago with Druid, and I managed to get the craziest, like, play one. Hello. So I think what's best here is a Leper Gnome and deal the 3 damage to this fucking guy. Or perhaps not. Maybe just the 1 damage and draw a card. Nice, okay, so that makes good things. That makes good things. So he might attack me directly, which would be good for business. I mean, if he attacks the gnome, that's good for business too. As long as the gnome takes out this guy and he doesn't kill it some other way, like with his hero power. But what we could do next turn... what could we do next turn? So you're giving that... oh, so you're doing the Panther. Very nice. So you're going to do that and then... Okay, so a swipe here would be nice. We don't get a swipe though. Thinking what our optimal play would be here. So hero, play those 2. It's a tender one. I think what we're best. No. So if I can get 2 damage out of this card by playing the Shattered Sun Cleric as well, that'll take him to 3-1. He'll probably attack me directly, kill that, but then I can kill it after. Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? It's a slightly riskier maneuver, but... he may think we've got a swipe, which could be okay, so he might try and kill the Shattered Sun Cleric with the Panther. Or he might just attack me directly. I mean, there's every chance that he'll just forget the fact that he's got minions to deal with and just go for me, which would be okay. I mean, I can deal with that as well.
I wonder.
Shields up.
Okay. I think he's going to go for me directly. And then you're going to swap. Okay. Fair enough, that was probably the right thing to do in his position. I think what we need to do here is play the Fen... yeah, there's no point in Faceless manipulating anything there. So yeah, Fen Keeper will do. Good taunt, it's hardy. not really big on the attack side, but the health is good. 6 health, sometimes they're awkward to deal with, especially if you've only got 5 on the board, so he may need to take 3 to the face and commit both his minions to get rid of the taunt. Unless he's got a spell, like a swipe, then he could swipe, then Sun Fury Protector it out, maybe? But I don't think he does, because if he did, he'd have played it already, I'd imagine. Okay. So it's like basically a full turn to do that. You're going to pass the turn to me? Okay. That gives us like a slight chance. So I guess we take care of this guy first. Then we, just to get the shield up.
Shields up.
The reason I've done it that way is that it kind of gives this guy like a pseudo stealth, if you know what I mean. So he doesn't have taunt, so he can't be targeted, and we're just going to hit him directly. So board controls kind of changed hands because he basically spent a turn taking card draw, which could benefit him. He could have got a lot of cards that he needed, but I think he's going to commit the Sun Fury Protector to that. Yeah, okay. And he's going to play a Brewmaster? Okay. I think it's within our interests to play the Assassin and just kill this guy, which almost felt like a wasted play from him. We're approaching tree territory, so if he plays one of the Iron Bark Protectors, we will faceless manipulate the shit out of that. I think Razorfin Hunter and a Hero Power next would be good. It gives us quite a lot of stuff on the board to be dealing with. He's like searching for a particular card and I'm not sure what it is he's looking for. It sometimes fills me with confidence when people play a lot of card draw cards, because it's like you're looking for something but I'm not sure why or what it is. So if you're relying on one card, then your deck's obviously not that good. Or at least that's how I see it anyway. If people are relying too much on card draw, it kind of gives me the impression that their deck revolves around like a particular set of cards. So Razorfin Hunter. Then I'm going to do 1 damage to draw a card from you, you rascal. Nice. And then I guess we do this.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Quite satisfied to bash you for 8. Not really threatened by the 2 damage that he's got sitting on the board. I mean, he could obviously give it some kind of like Mark of Nature or one of those cards, make them kind of scary. So deal 5 damage, draw a card. That still doesn't kill it though, so you're going to have to sacrifice a card. Or one of your minions rather. I mean, you could Hero Power if you want, that would be kind of fun for me, but nope. With 2 mana. So basically he spent like a lot of mana just to get rid of 1 card, which is why that's a good card, because I got 8 damage out it and he spent a whole turn dealing with it. So give it +2, +2. Then you're going to kill the... Okay. Fine by me. So, we're going to do this. Quite satisfied to take the 3 damage to the face. That, and then... Bulp. Very good. Very good, very good. Now, this is when things get scary. So if he plays the Iron Bark Protector, we faceless manipulated it straight away. And what have you got for me? Would it be worth? So, oh, hello. Hello. Absolutely 5 health and taunt. Just such a hardy card. So he's got a lot of taunt there to like deal with. Ancient of Lore's just a fucking brilliant card, or Ancient of War rather. It just sits there proudly, 10 health. Deal with my 10 health, please. He also looks like he's got a belter of a like tusk situation going on. Fair enough. It's still a 5 damage card that you can't attack this turn, which is why the old Shield Master's doing his job. He's got tusk. It's like a tusk overload here. Okay, I think what we're going to do again is, for the second time, is Faceless manipulate another of these bad guys. So I'm quite happy to take 4 damage here to deal with this. We don't need to play the golem yet, we're going to just keep him aside. So hopefully he's not got like Starfall or whatever it's called. That would be kind of a bit of a shitter, but otherwise I think we're sitting pretty. So what have you got for me? Really? Really? So you're going to play the Starfall or Starfire or whatever. Swipe? Swipe is very good. Okay. And that, I can't remember what that gives you. Oh, it draws a card, but nothing you can play. Good! I guess we play at the auctioneer. I'm going to keep the golem aside for a second, because we don't need it. We're sitting with lethal on the board, and I don't want to sacrifice a card if he has got some kind of removal spell. He may swipe again. If he's got a swipe, this is the perfect time to use it. What have you got for me, Druid? He has a what? What have we got? That's not really going to help unless you can give it taunt. Okay, that does kind of deal with it slightly. So I need a swipe here or something like that. Okay, hopefully we can draw something. Mind control tech was not what we need, but oh, we win anyway. We've basically won. Wasn't thinking properly. Yeah, so well played. So yeah, that was a decent first 2 games. Certainly went exactly to plan. Oh, 40 gold for completing a thing, doing stuff, doing work, doing quests. So yeah, first 2 games, 2 wins. Not bad, not bad.